welcome back to my channel. I can't believe that I'm watching Love Is Blind again.
Some cute little engagement pictures. Then we can look back and be like, wow, remember when we were so hot?
Remember. Nick, remember when you look good?
Yeah.
Show the kids.
All right, I have your guys' photos.
Thank you so much.
Seem to be getting along, so I'm happy for them. Cute. But they look good.
Check it. This is right above the toilet. Yeah.
Okay.
Full, like,
I forgot we had
request.
grapes in here. I do understand, like, your concern there, and I think they're valid, but it's also at the same time, like, I'm clearly sick, have a severe
I've
vitamin D
never
deficiency,
seen her
and
this
PMS, and, like, just the fact that I'm, like, going back and forth from
in all
Baltimore.
the episodes.
I feel like shit today.
I love that blue.
I wish I didn't have to explain why.
It'll be like an issue. I don't think it'll be an issue. Like I'll never try to like
So what's the
put you in
issue?
a place where this part of the experiment was like really important for me because it's like it's where we like make sure that we actually do have the physical intimacy, that the affection and everything that like I desire.
I thought you guys had it.
So,
You guys had a
like,
fantastic
having
time
doubts.
in Mexico.
And it's not right.
starting in Cabo, it was great, and then like now obviously we're dealing with a lot, and so like sometimes you just like don't want to be touched or you don't want to be. I just want to make sure that long term that it doesn't look like this.
Like what? Like she just
I feel like
needing
I've
a
been very
break?
affectionate with you. There's been, like,
Yeah, she's
this
been
maybe 3 times
super
where I'm, like,
affectionate. And we don't see
lay off
anything,
on
like everything,
anything or
but she seems like she's super
I
in
feel
it.
like
She
because that's what it feels like.
seemed
at times,
like she was
it's
into it.
overstimulating. Like
Yeah, and I get it.
Just
I'm
when
saying,
anyone
I'm
can
just
get
saying it's,
overly
like, long
stimulated.
term, you know, like if that would be an issue for me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Whatever, bro.
Whatever, hippie.
I don't want to come off as if I'm just trying to like, I'm just trying to have sex. Like I love you, I care about you, like I want you, but I'm just like
There's so much
These are like, it's a big decision.
of his issue is like, oh, I'm not gonna wear a condom. Oh, are you gonna have sex with me? Or are you gonna, like, I don't understand. It's just,
Can I like? I'm sorry. I know like. If
can you get a hug?
I don't know.
Ugh, dude.
Hard on when you have kids. Like there's periods before you have the kid. Like you're not want to be affected.
Exactly, and it's so valid for her to be concerned. It is completely valid because he's just like showing signs of sex.
Hey.
So this is my fiance, Alex. You know we call him Drake, right?
Yes, he told me that.
And when people say Tim, I always go, you know, I'm thinking of him. When they do like
His mom is
the
so
idea of
pretty.
the
Oh my God.
experiment, the pods, and I won't just say because he's my kid, but he's really an awesome person. He's
Drake! Drake!
Drake's vulnerabilities can come out
I think he seems great.
almost like a separation type of thing. Have you seen
Tim.
that in him?
Yeah.
At all? You have? Okay. He definitely gets that trait from me. Don't you feel like
Tim
that?
just
Don't you feel like I
looked
get
at her
that?
like, I'm sitting here lying
Was
to
it
my
hard for you
mom.
Is there anything that you feel like you would have to give up in order to be married at all?
I don't really see anything
I
that
don't
I
know
would
about
really
this
be
relationship working
giving
out.
up.
Mom and Dad, you want to sit outside for a little bit?
Yeah.
I think she's
So did they just
a
leave
nice
her
young lady that
then
I think you could
upstairs?
spend your life with. What I see is, you know,
That, Tim's like,
beautiful
I ain't
person.
doing that. He's a,
we
oh,
just got in
he
an
doesn't
argument.
like being
I'm not
physically
going to
touched.
I don't know exactly what we're talking about, but when you are,
Mom said, I
in a
don't know what we're talking
relationship
about.
or
I'm not going
marriage,
to talk to you about it.
you kind of have to like be open to
To
what
other stuff that you're
hurts
not
your partner.
used to doing.
I get it.
I think as much as I liked him, I feel like
and Alex become a family. You're both our family, and you both have all of our support.
oh, that's so sweet. As much as I think that Tim is like Drake is cool, and I like how he was with Alex's parents, I like that we're seeing him with his parents, and his mom is like, mate, you like there's certain things that like you don't do, or like you have to make allowances for in a marriage, and I completely understand and I completely like, agree, and I get that. I don't know, as much as I liked him, I feel like he has things that he also needs to work on, and yeah, they probably aren't gonna work out together, but it just makes me really sad because of how much Alex's dad and him were just like boom, like this is not that episode, so I need to keep going on and just leave that alone. And yeah, have they been sitting here since last time?
Hour by hour.
Have they been sitting here since the last episode? Because it looks like it.
We'll try.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we'll give it a try.
Oh wow, Ashley.
That's what I
She's
said, just
pretty.
try. I'm not asking you to accept. If you stay here, I'll sleep out here. Like seriously. And I'll give you the space that you need.
Tyler.
You're like, I know it's not gonna happen. I'm okay with that.
Unfortunately.
At a wedding and feel like
Oh, like
Really
Tyler,
feels like
I'm
we've been
not
together for years.
impressed.
it feels like we've been together forever.
You expect me to believe all this?
Tyler, I've seen the pictures. That's all I'm gonna say. I've seen the pictures. I don't buy it. We don't buy it. Okay.
Especially for your mom.
She will appreciate that thought at the very least.
I don't know
May not
why I
want
get
to be a
bored with
part of
these
it, but
two.
you
There's always a couple that is like them, where it's like just bland and boring, and they always end up getting married. Well, they're probably not boring. And interestingly enough, I love science, and I'm like a science nerd, and my whole field is like deeply science-based. I genuinely don't want to watch what they've got going on. I liked like them meeting at the beginning, and I liked the geeking out over all the science bits that they could speak to each other about, and I enjoyed that. But I
think it's nice to have like family and friends' opinions, but at the end of the day, I don't really care what anyone else
it's up
thinks.
to both of you, yeah.
My opinion's the only opinion that matters. Like no one's making the decision for me but except myself.
And that's fine, and
Right.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Are you ready to get married in 2 weeks?
Yeah, I said yeah.
Okay.
I do
Are
want to
you,
get
Hannah?
married. And you've made me realize with some of your hard questions what I do need to work on to mature and be able to get married, right? Because it's a big commitment. Like,
I want you to be like an active listener, an active partner. I don't
Hannah,
want to have
what
to.
do you need to
like,
work on?
We're in the pods and you were talking about how much I read, and you're like, I would love to read. Like, have you read?
I haven't had a chance to.
It's,
Like, when I
he's
have
not
free
your
time,
kid.
Like
Yeah.
maybe last night
This
instead
is
of going
not
to watch the game, I could have read.
No.
It's like you got pissed when I couldn't figure out
No.
the 50 fucking lights, but that
No.
wasn't like a one-time thing, right? Like, hey Hannah, you know where the disposal is?
Mm-hmm.
No, you didn't say I was stupid, but like you're like, come on, Nick, like you should know this. Sometimes I
Yeah.
feel like
Nick,
you
don't
do
marry
think
this
I'm
girl. Do not marry this girl.
Maybe sometimes like a level below you.
She
you know?
does,
I mean,
and she
I just
acts
wanna be
like
treated
it.
as an equal.
I
There are
think
things-
you get treated
you.
like an equal and you start contributing like an equal.
What is wrong with you?
So he just doesn't get the right to be treated like an equal. Mate, no, don't marry this
I think
girl.
some-
I can't wait
the
for
same
him
way.
to say no. Cause if Nick says yes to this trick,
I think I'm mature and I'm ready, and I just want
I'm
to make sure you're
mature,
mature and
and
ready
I'm
for it.
mature,
I've
and I'm
definitely,
mature.
like,
Shut
matured.
up.
I feel like a good amount since I've been with you.
Whatever.
Rose
You and your little rose petals.
Okay, so
check
we're gonna do
you out.
boho glam.
How does the glam come in with the boho?
The sophistication. Do you want to honor your father in any way?
So
Picture.
I was not saying like you can just like in the entrance, like whenever where people are signing in or whatever.
It's nice
Our
to see them
parents are
like
next to each other.
I think that's a good idea.
I would love to not have an honor.
plan it together and stuff.
So we're just descending from the heavens
Okay.
onto the altar.
Really,
walking.
like-
I like that. Great ideas, baby.
You only get married once,
Yes.
but also twice.
Yeah, because he's been divorced.
I want this marriage to look different from your previous marriage.
No, it's definitely gonna be different.
I definitely don't want to do any more wedding planning without you, I will say.
That's good. I'm happy to I like. Ooh, cake. Yum yum.
Do you feel sure about us getting married?
Yeah.
That's good.
Like I do feel chivalry.
Okay, you do feel
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey, do you want to talk now? Or?
That's a lot of food. He's gonna
Want me
have
to
to
start
wait.
I mean, I would rather talk to you intently. Yes.
Okay, yeah, he's also like she's annoying. He's also a lot.
My parents drove up here 10 hours to meet you, and as soon as the cameras cut, you decided to go to sleep at the first opportunity.
Okay, that's
These are the
weird.
most important people in my life.
That's not
And all I
okay.
have
Girl,
left in
don't
this
put chip in
world-
your mouth, what he says.
And the choice you made in that moment was to go to sleep.
Okay.
And to me, it is telling,
Okay.
because that's just not a choice that I would ever make.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I
here to
can
tell
see
you how
that.
to live your
I can
life,
see
but for
Tim
me,
wouldn't
that was
do
not
that.
okay.
I was exhausted. I like to take my naps. We talked for
I like to
hours
take my
about you,
naps. I mean,
about
I'd like a nap,
what I
but-
would be to them as a vessel, as someone to lean on. If it really meant that to you, I would have stayed up.
I had been trying
Did
to
you
communicate with
communicate?
you all day during the day.
Can I just stop you right there?
Sure.
You're saying you were trying to contact me all day. I talked to you 3 times yesterday, and then at 5 o'clock you
Yes,
texted
but you
me.
were asleep for most of the day.
I was.
I told you I needed a nap.
I think they just
hold
don't
on,
work
'cause
well
I
together.
don't.
The point is, that's the only conversation we had that day.
Okay.
At that point,
'Cause
I
you're
decided.
working.
Do you want me to finish? Would you rather explain?
Go
or?
for it.
All right.
Oh.
By the time you
They're
called
both
me,
hostile
you were
now.
Then when you called me, I was asleep because so I took a nap
Take a nap many times as I can.
with your parents. I just talked to them for 4 hours.
Could
I
be a
didn't
health
think it was that big of a
problem,
deal
so, yeah.
to go to sleep for an hour. I really didn't. But if it meant something, you have to just say that. You can't be doing everything by the book unless you tell me. You have to communicate that. I am ready to listen. I'm trying to understand you. Very dismissed. I felt very closed off from you. I was hurt. I started crying because I don't understand what it is. You have to admit it is not the
I
same
think
from when we're
after
in
the
pods.
yeah, I think
And I'm
after
not
the
saying it's
first
all on
argument
you,
they had
and I'm
where
not saying it's
she
all on me,
put
it's
her
both of us. These are
hand on
such
his
little
mouth,
things.
he's
I am
been on
trying
edge
my
since then.
hardest.
That was it. I think he already made his mind up once she did that thing where
After
she put her hand
reflecting
on
on
his mouth.
what
And
I
that
really
had
want out of
changed it.
life and a wife, I have to be honest with myself that the answer between you and I, for me, is no.
Oh. Ooh. Damn.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that hurt. I ain't even there and that hurt me. But
I mean,
the thing
your
is,
mind
it
made
can't
up.
be
I have
together.
many words to say on what you're saying.
But
Listening
she's
just
saying,
to
can she
hear, or
change
you
her
listening as an
mind?
open mind
Exactly,
to move
that's what she's
forward? Because you just
asking.
said-
Understand. I'm always listening to understand.
Okay,
I mean,
but is your mind
up?
made up? That's what she
That is
wants
what
to
I
know.
said, yes.
Okay.
Then that means your mind can't be changed. So why? She's definitely gonna feel like, why should I bother? I'm gonna be begging.
I told you
well,
I was going
shouldn't be
to take the
begging.
very end. And I did not take you meeting my father and getting him that emotional so lightly. How dare you
that's
do
what
that and then
hurt
just
me
throw
the
it away after 2
most.
days?
Would you like me to answer?
Yeah, for sure.
They're both
Am I
like.
gonna get to speak?
Absolutely.
Why
All
do
right.
you keep asking
So,
that question,
you
both
want
of
me-
you?
You sat here
Wow.
and grilled a whole meal for my whole family, and I come back to dishes in the sink. I'm not gonna ask you to do the dishes. I'm probably just gonna do them. However, if I have to communicate that, I am not the one for you.
Yeah, because you should have just. If he did all of that, you should have just done the dishes. I don't understand
Do
why
not
you
try to
wouldn't.
make it seem like I'm not here doing my part at all. We're not going to spin it like that. I just don't understand it.
They
If
both
it's
give
about the
each other
dishes,
attitude.
if
I
it's
think
about
they're
me going
so
to sleep,
similar
if
that
it's
they
about
can't be
a
together.
text,
I'm glad you feel that way. There's a lot I could respond to, but there is no scenario that I see myself standing there and saying yes to making you my wife forever.
Oh, damn.
And with that in mind, and I'm glad we can at least agree that I don't ever want to see you again. This was nice. I wish you the best of luck.
Once she put her hand on his mouth, I think that was it. I don't think there was any other conversation that he was gonna have. I know there are like things that they basically have to do, and then they get paid if they go past like certain hurdles and in the show and stuff. And I think maybe that's what it is, because there's no reason for him to speak this maliciously, I don't know, it's not that deep, but this way, if he like, there's no reason for him to have done all of that with her dad. Feels this strongly to even say, I don't ever want to see you again. We've not heard anybody, I've not heard anybody on this show be so like strictly like, I don't ever want to see you again. Like, that's intense. maybe in the seasons I didn't watch, maybe in the couples I haven't seen, but that was a lot. That was a lot.
I'm excited for our flight in the morning.
Yes, I feel good. I'm looking forward to meeting him and getting a chance to explain how I feel.
I want to make it incredibly clear that if other women from your past are talking to you,
what happened?
you're just shutting it down.
Yeah.
I'm engaged.
Yeah.
That's it.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Easy.
You're gonna be married in like a week.
And I'm 100% here. I know. It kills me to even see you upset. I'm like fucking.
I know. And we're gonna be fine. It's just like if I'm upset and I don't want to talk about
I
stuff,
want to give you the space, but
Oh, Shake
we're
Shack.
gonna
That's a big Shake Shack.
work through it, be fine. I just
now's a shitty time.
now's
Sorry,
a
I'm
really
just distracted
terrible
by
time.
all the food.
hate being mad at you.
I hate you being mad at me.
Don't do stuff.
Okay, so I'm surprised that Alex and Tim did show up, just separately. I thought they would just be like out of the show, but I guess, is it gonna be everyone? Is it like the pod squad, or is it just like the people who made it to Mexico? Anyway, let's find out.
But for you to end this engagement when you shook my father's hand and looked him in the eye and said, I want to marry your daughter, you're a coward.
So you're just not gonna talk to him at all?
No, for what?
For what? He said he never wants to see her.
Have you talked to her yet today?
There's nothing else to talk about.
I talked to Steven on the phone today for over 2 hours. Oh my God!
Why?
Did he call or did you call? I called. We just
Why?
heard him talk through everything and be in a good place.
It is interesting seeing Bowden for the first time because I did have a connection with him in the pods. Hearing his voice feels very like comfortable and familiar.
To me last night, and I just said like the liked or whatever, and then.
Did you say anything back?
No, I just liked it. So it was all okay. I was like, oh no,
You
I'm sorry.
responded?
I'm sorry.
What?
So I said, well.
This is different.
Did you like it or did you
I said-
respond?
okay.
Okay, well, let me see your phone. What did you say?
It's over there. I can
So
get it.
she
But-
didn't see
oh,
it before?
I just want to be very clear.
I mean, granted,
Yeah, I
he
didn't
just ended
no,
the
I said I just
conversation,
said a
but it
resp-
doesn't
a
matter.
response.
No,
That's
you
not what you
didn't.
said.
That's not what you said.
But yes, that is what I did.
I think we should let them. Yeah.
Good
No,
job.
I think that y'all should,
Talk.
have your space.
We're gonna
I would
go.
love really good. Like this is the thing. Like I'm self-aware enough to know like my own flaws, right?
You're delusional, you're delusional.
Like I think with him, sometimes I'm very overcritical and I'm hard on him because I'm so overcritical and hard on myself. And so I'm working on that. But I think like I could be the best thing in the world for Nick. Just
This is delusional.
I don't want Nick to marry Hannah.
with past partners, it's just like that woman,
thought he
right? Where it's
didn't
like
wanna
you
talk
get
about
off and you
that.
probably don't even think to ask if she had hers, right?
But
And so,
Nick
like,
told
we have
you
to
he
work for it.
doesn't
We
wanna
work
talk
for it,
about
right?
that on the
When
show.
I've been people, but the people that I've had sex with,
Hannah.
we've been very sexually explorative. Nick's not like that.
Too much.
right?
Too much.
And
You're saying too much.
It's almost like it's like an 18-year-old
What?
sexual.
Take me out of the group chat.
Right? He doesn't like to eat pussy.
Hannah,
What? Yes.
take me out of the group chat.
And
The dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat.
sexual problems.
She goes to me,
Maybe this will
"Nick's really
make
attractive."
Hannah-
I said, Katie, you're supposed to be my best friend. You don't say that.
She said that to me tonight too. She's like, Nick's like really attractive. I'm like, oh, and she said that he's.
Should I kill her?
Then
You can't help when you were born. I can't help when I was born. But
So you don't care about age.
no, but like you have to understand,
Suddenly
like,
she's looking
for the
good,
past, like,
especially
15
when like
years,
Hannah's all
10
like,
years
"You're
when
not
I've
mature.
dated
You're
this
not
man
mature."
But I'm here to tell you, like, you are the whole package. You're
Yeah, he's
fantastic,
chill.
And I love and I'm proud of the person that you are.
Proud of.
I'm so.
And now you've got her crying.
You could have done this like.
I know. Should have done.
It didn't need to
I
get
should've.
this deep. It honestly didn't need to be this deep. And like it's now become
Should
a
have told you first
whole,
thing this morning.
a
I made a
whole
huge
thing.
mistake.
I
It's
told you
made-
how I need to be 200% for you to like be my family, and now I'm not 200%.
I fucked up, and I'm very, very sorry.
And like, if we don't go see my parents tomorrow, like we're not
I understand.
doing any of this.
I know that.
It's just too many red flags, like honestly.
You can do whatever you want to do. That'll always be true. Am I fucking be absolutely crushed? Of course. I'll be miserable, but I'll understand that.
I'm pissed. Do not tell me things. I tell you everything. I know you're sorry. I'm just like incredibly exhausted and confused.
I am a terrible person because I thought they were boring as hell at the beginning of this episode, and now that they've got drama, I'm like glued. People are bad, and I'm one of them. Let's see who's actually gonna make it to the altar. We've got 2 couples now, so that's Monica and Steven, and Alex and Tim Drake. See you in the next episode. Have a good one, guys. Deuces. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. I need to stop doing that. I hate my guts. Bye.